You got perfect timing. I'm about to start a little puff give in this mother.
Shorty got that body out of y'all. Hit it once, no time. Shut up, fuck, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, go up to 5. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, go up to 5.
I'm about to show y'all who the real Puff Daddy is.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Aries, and I'm back. Hey, let me know if you can hear me out there. DeMarcus, since you in the building right now with your girl, we're about to get this smoke session started. And yeah, just gonna see. Let me see what DeMarcus talking about. Okay, you got a Father's Day question here. Off-topic question: which father was more frugal, Julius from Everybody Hates Chris or James from Good Times? I'm gonna just say James from Good Times, because I honestly didn't ever really get into Everybody Hates Chris. Like, I would go into my kids' room and they'd be falling asleep to that. But me, myself, and my personal, I never got a chance to get around to it. Can you hear me out there, DeMarcus? What she say? Don't do what the market say? Don't do that with the fathers. What I didn't did. Now what I didn't did, because I said happy Father's Day to the ones that deserve it. Not the FaceTime fathers. Not the Facebook fathers that be posting their kids just because they done stole it from somebody else. Like, you don't even know what your kids look like, boy. Sit down. You didn't got this picture from your sister because she cool with the baby mama type of thing. No, but shout out to the dad. Shout out to my dad. I hit him up today. That was the first call I made. So definitely want to give a shout out to the dads, the daddies, the zaddies too. Shout out to all the zaddies out there for sure. Now, y'all, okay, so I'm coming with a smoke session today, and I know that the BET Awards is well and gone, but I had my BET Awards recap, and it just kept getting copywritten. What's up, Stephen Harris, my guy? Happy Father's Day to you, if you a dad out there, okay? If you a dad, Stephen Harris, I hope that you done got some appreciation today. Hope you got you a cute little necktie, a mug, all of the Father's Day things. Hey, Miss Kira, girl. Hey, thank you for pulling through, Miss Kira. I was just telling the people that we about to get into a little bit of my BT recap, because I couldn't fully, I recorded a whole video. However, it just kept getting copywritten every time I uploaded, every time I trimmed what YouTube was mad at. So, I just said, forget it. Shout out to the 3 people that liked it and watched it while it was up. I definitely appreciate that support. But I was so sad because, man, I took some time and effort. But without further ado, we about to get into what I love most about the BET Awards, and it was the red carpet. It was a strike, Miss Kira. It wasn't no strike. I forgot what it said, but you know how it blocks your content in the only country that, want to be watching it, that is relevant to. So it blocked it here in the US because at the very end it was some Tiana Taylor performing, mind you, not no sound, just movement. Okay, which was crazy. It was just the visuals from child something I got off of Instagram, Hollywood Unlocked. So I was so confused with that. And Yeah, I was just like, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna pop up with it in the smoke session. Right, in the US, as if anywhere else matters. I ain't saying that nowhere else matters. Shout out to anybody that could be watching this from another country, but I'm saying, the algorithm, we need it here. So, y'all, this is what actually influenced me to go ahead on and recap the little BET Awards because I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of people that I've heard recap them say, I haven't watched the BET Awards in so long. But when I came across Cash Doll and this chocolate man in a chocolate attire, y'all, I said, let me just get chocolate wasted because, man, they were just giving me everything that I needed. This is how I don't care. Okay, look, Cardi, I don't care how she popped out with Stefan. To me, that's just another offset. That's just another variation. It's just literally another, like, whether that's the Target brand of offset or offset is the great value version of Stefan. I'm gonna say that she ain't really did nothing like that. She ain't really bounce out, pop out with it like. If the phrase I'm gonna stun on you was, oh my God, this is how you pop out. This is what I mean when we just stop dealing with the ninjas with money. Okay, I don't know if Tracy T was coming like that, but he was definitely giving me Detroit D-boy scammer type, money man type, but very, very low on the emotional IQ. Okay, very immature. And I could be wrong, but this man does not give me that. Just by the look, just by the look, just by the fact that they decided to wear matching outfits that wasn't airbrushed or denim. Like, this is giving me chocolate Aaron Pierre. Tell me, y'all, if this ain't giving chocolate Aaron Pierre. Him and Aaron Pierre could definitely be each other's ebony, I don't know, ebony and ivory little version of each other, y'all. Okay, let me see. That was the last one. Okay, let's go through some of these pictures though. Since we here, I don't know who that is. Okay, but I see familiar faces like this, y'all. I just was loving to see. I know Big Tigger be doing his thing in the radio space, but I don't be on the radio space. So shout out to Big Tigger. I would have loved to see Joe Claire, Big Les, okay, Rap City in the building, Joe Cleasy, Salt and Pepper. We got Pep here. She finally got. I don't even think that there was anything wrong with her face, but her body, okay, was looking real improper fraction like. She got them broad shoulders, so she was big at the top and small at the bottom. But I ain't seen her for, and I'm just not gonna even be on nobody's body because we will be getting into that when we get into 1,000 pound roomies. I'm gonna just give y'all a rundown real quick of what to expect for the smoke session today. We're gonna be talking about the BET Awards. We're gonna be talking about Straw. I don't watch that finally, y'all. Okay, we gonna be talking about the 1,000 pound roomies. Okay, we gonna be talking about what y'all could possibly be doing for Juneteenth, and we gonna talk about my plans if they will actually come to fruition, or if I'm gonna have to get my money back because I'm gonna get to it, y'all. It's a story time on the way. Just stay tuned. Okay, we got Keisha Cole. This our cousin, y'all. She be doing some embarrassing stuff, but we stick by her. We stick by her. We got Money Long. Money look cute. I like her with the blue hair. She was in some problematic. I don't know why she was thinking that the black ladies was mad or judging her a couple of weeks ago. Child, who is this man with these shoulders? Tell me if he's on like the BET shows or the Tyler Perry shows, but yeah, he very much so is fine. I think that he married to a lady that's pregnant right now, so shout out to them. This little guy, I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a man. And very talented. Shout out to him, Ty Dolla $ign, everybody who worked on his project. Happy that he won the BET Awards. He ain't really no new artist like that, but he is worth. He deserved that shine. Shout out to Doechii. I loved her outfit. Like, I love the pants in the way that they was just sitting. They was just sitting just right. Hey Marie, Girl, we done found out so much about A. Marie in the last couple of days. In the last 90 days. Money was saying that she was saying that black women was targeting her on TikTok and just in her comments saying that she stank, like her attitude, and that she had a problem. But we came down to that, or I think it was determined that it's bots. It's bots causing chaos and confusion. And I have seen a lot of that on threads, y'all. I have recently joined the community. I have gone on and recently joined the thread community, and what I've noticed is that it is a lot of body counts saying some stuff that just don't even make sense. And they be having black women profile pictures. And then when you go to the profiles, it's like, you can't be because you're so out of the loop. DeMarcus want to update on ghetto fish, y'all. Let me Ghetto fish don't work down to the job no more, DeMarcus. And I'm gonna get on to y'all, okay? I'm gonna have a whole story time about that. Okay, so DeMarcus knew who that was. That was Skya, married to KJ Smith. So tell me why I always thought that KJ Smith was the man. Nice to know. Sky's the guy. Baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. That song be bopping, huh? A. Marie, though, okay, she came out with the tiny desk. It was not, it was a flop. It sounds like it was a flop. I guess she wasn't hitting notes the right way, but it's just for the nostalgia, okay? Because there's a lot of girls out there back in the 99 and the 2000 that couldn't really sing like that, but they had the look, they had the choreography, they had a good producer. That's all that mattered at the time. Make sure y'all hitting that like button as you step into the smoke session, and I greatly appreciate that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, give this girl some slack. If her voice was cracking and doing all that, then she then came out talking about she divorced. It'd be like, girl, we didn't learn so much about you in the last 72 hours that you can't sing no more like that. You get divorced, sister over here. Divorced sister over here. Leave this lady alone. People say that Beyonce stole from A. Marie. I'm gonna say this low, but I don't know who Beyonce ain't stole from. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody I just went on and said that. But I don't know who she ain't stole from. Shout out to the Queen Bee though. Toya up there. Okay, here we go. We got some more Tyler Perry. Is this Tyler Perry or BET, y'all? I feel so bad that I don't know. I do know that these are the Ellises, and they really can't do no wrong out here in the space. So shout out to them. Shout out to them. What else I want to show y'all? Who else we gonna go through? Because it was really just the looks for me. We about to get onto some of these fellas, or maybe not, because this is just Mario. You know, Mario, he got body. Mario got that body, baby. I'm not gonna lie. Mario, I don't know. Look, somebody said looking like a fine piece of Dubai chocolate. Ain't he though looking like that pistachio Dubai chocolate? Looking like that pistachio Dubai chocolate. Yes, he is. He is. Now, this is also when I knew that I had to watch it because I felt like this was very much giving the A-listers have returned to the BET Awards. They didn't return to the BET Awards. It ain't full of influencers because it's okay for the influencers to be there. But the A-listers was in the building. I'm like, man, let me get a piece of this. Terry, this would be me. Terry Da Vinci. He fine for real, y'all. Forget that little eye. What's up, Shayna girl? What's up? Let me see. Steven said Snoop Dogg accepts the ultimate icon honor and style with leg. That was so corny to me. I mean, the performance was fire, Steven. I'm not gonna lie, but I was like, y'all act like this man wasn't just down there to the Trump. Okay, to the 45, 47. Y'all act like this man wasn't just down there with the 45, 47. What is wrong with the community? Because Chrisette Michelle could never. Chrisette could never. And Shayna, I'ma just say, girl, that you had me cracking up because I was telling the people earlier that I did a BET Awards recap, but it just kept getting flagged and copywritten, and I just couldn't keep it up. But you had me cracking up, girl, because every picture that I was commenting on, your little butt was in the comments already saying something about these folks. And I was just having a kiki at that. Chrisa Michelle could never. Yeah, we wanted the real celebrities back at the BET Awards, and I'm glad that everybody felt like they had time to do it. Because look at Gina. I said, wow, Gina did. I mean, she said she got a mommy makeover. It just really wasn't needed to be said because when she came out looking like, I don't know, this is giving me Mad Max, Jessica Rabbit here. I love this. Tisha, you did your thing, Gina. Come on, Applehead. Somebody said, like, I never liked Gina. I always thought Pam was, you know how it always been a light skin, dark skin war child. Just, just in, just in the history of niggerdom. It just always been. So I always felt like I had to go for Pam because for some reason, every day after Martin premiered and we going back to school, the little boys was always saying all the jokes that Martin was saying to Pam, talking about BDB and all. Like, man, where are the BDB? You know? But anyway, that's just me, my intrusive thoughts are seeping out. Candy, she looks so good, y'all. How old is Candy Yan right about now? She about 50, y'all. We got something to look forward to. All of the new school people, the way that people is aging. I'm planning my facelift for like maybe 65 because I definitely want to look good. You know what I'm saying? Candy girl, you are my world. What's up, Billy, in this smoke session? Look, hit that like button like my girl Candy say. Look, Candy say I'm 44, boo. Candy, no, Candy, okay, I'm talking about your namesake. I'm talking about your namesake. I'm talking about Candy Burrs Tucker. Yeah, yeah. But we all inspired. You look just as good, girl. You know you do. You know you look just as good. Shayna said Gina got money and a mommy makeover too. Man, oh, you said she got you wanting one. Girl, come on, tell me how I could get one with no downtime. Tell me how I could get one with no downtime, no pain, pain-free recovery. Because the way that Gina was snatched, it just, man, I know that she just is she's looking good, and I'm not mad at it. I definitely, when it's time, I mean, it's time now. The time is now. I feel like I done got my stomach down, but it still got that look of like it's too much fat over the abs, y'all. It's too much fat over the abs. We gonna figure something out. So let's get into this real quick, y'all. The fellas looking sharp at the red carpet for the 2025 BET Awards. I don't see nobody that really looks sharp up here except for our boy Emmett. Terrence J looked like he got on a white Thriller style jacket. These men down here at the bottom, what he was on? Why he up here looking like a whisper? Number 5. Okay, Skilla baby. Look, I, Bow Wow. I don't know. He just so corny. I didn't like that little stunt he pulled, acting like he didn't know why Sierra didn't perform like you with him. After he said something at a concert, one of his little the only type of concert anybody want to see, a millennial concert. Okay, he said something real slick about my girl Cece and Candy, hype me up, hype me up. Look, we're about to start the show all right. My race is over real. You want you the one, ain't nobody with. Hype me up. Y'all like the little tall guy that be sitting up there with his boot? Hey, anytime a video of his pop up on Instagram, I ain't passing it by. I am not passing it by. But yeah, Bow Weezy, I just cannot. Like, I appreciate the fact that he got a chance to perform the songs that people actually want to hear from him. on this BET award show, because any new music, he one of them artists. Keep your new music. Keep your new music. We don't want it. We don't need it. We've outgrown you. And unless you can return to that space that can take me back to my childhood, don't even attempt it. But yeah, Jacob Lattimore, I thought he looked good. None of these people look bad, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Everybody look cool. Terrence J, I just don't know. What was it supposed to be given? What? I just don't know. This man, Ryan Clark. Okay, that's Ryan. Okay, that's right. I think he looked like he tried. That's what I like. Ron Rayco Lee. This man looked like a whisper right about now. It's just that his head is so square and the mustache is getting almost thick enough. Like, Skilla baby. So, you know what? Drop down in the comments and let me know your best part, your favorite part of the BET Awards. My favorite part, without a question, was gonna be all of the performances, the dang on what I was about to say, the 106 in Park reunion. Okay, that was my favorite part of the BET Awards. Yes, Emmett was looking good, wasn't he? Wasn't he though? Bring back the real celebrities to the show. That's what I'm saying. That was very much so given what it needed to be gave. Now we gonna move right along, y'all. Two over here down to the 1,000 pound roomies. 1,000 pound roomies. Let me switch over. Let me switch over real quick. Y'all, have y'all checked out TLC's 1,000 pound roomies? It's something that I don't think that I can really review every episode, but it's definitely worth talking about here on the smoke session every Sunday because I like the show. I like the show. I'm not gonna be sitting up here talking about they fat, they this, they that. You know, I ain't gonna be down here dragging because one thing I will never drag is a fat woman. Okay. I'm never gonna drag none of the fat girlies. And because it's so much that women go through. I mean, we got all kind of stuff that's going on that could cause a little bloat, a little overeating that could get you to where you like, damn, I'm about to be 1,000 pound roomie. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I never dragged them. Now the man on the other hand, it ain't no reason for no man to be fat. It ain't no reason for no man to be fat. Fat man, you know what? You just I don't even know where to tell you to start. Cause that just get pathetic to me. Are you even trying to? I'm not talking about like a little pudge. I'm talking about being 400 pounds. Okay, I'm talking about being 673 pounds because that's how much these two weigh. Though I'm gonna break it on down for y'all, but I do want to share something with y'all before we get into the 1,000 pound roomies because this is what we're not going to be doing for the 99 and the 2000. And then maybe this will motivate some of y'all that's in the process of getting rid of a big bike, okay? A wide bike. Shout out to Funky. If y'all in the process of getting rid of something like that, then let this motivate you. Matter of fact, I can't even find what I'm looking for right now. So we're gonna just keep the show going with the 1,000 pound roomies. So these two are roommates, y'all. They one of them have a one of them has a daughter that lives with them. One of them has a dog named Riley. The daughter's name is Nana. Okay, so I'm just giving y'all a breakdown. So in case I'm ever referring to any of them, y'all can know what's going on around here. But yeah, this is on TLC. It's they are just funny, y'all. That's all I gotta say. They funny. One of them named Nisha. This is Nisha over here in the yellow. This is Jazz over here. Jazz want to eat up everything and walk around the house in bathing suit, swimsuits, and she very confident within her comfort zone, but as soon as they try to get out of the house, she have an anxiety attack. She don't want nobody looking at her. She don't want nobody taking pictures. She said, when you fat, people take pictures. So it's just one of them things where you just see in a glimpse into their life where we headed. So this is interesting. Okay. This is interesting. Just seeing this still of them sitting here on their sturdy couch. Like Nisha over here, she the life of the party. I love that she's comfortable with who she is because Jazz, I ain't gonna say that Jazz ain't comfortable with who she is because she's not. But she is trying to do something about it. But you know how they gotta lose weight before they could get the bypass surgery. Okay, she's getting a weight loss surgery. She getting the shot. She taking Wegovy, one of them, y'all. She taking something. Okay, she has help, but she lost 40 pounds and got 90 more to go before she could get approved for the weight loss surgery. However, she's very much so influenced by her family. So she like, if her grandma say it's a bad idea for her to get the weight loss surgery, I'm like, or she's like, she not gonna do it. So she one of them people that really listens to what the family gotta say. She respect her elders, so to speak. And I mean, I respect that, but at the same time, it's like, girl, no. This is Nisha's Instagram. So y'all, let's just first of all, we gonna follow the girl. Okay. Let's give her a follow. And because I really do enjoy her personalities and like everything that they be having going on for the most part. We see she done been down to Tasha K already. Already? But yeah, y'all. Tune into it. Nisha herself is from Long Beach, California. She grew up in a Christian cult. And so her reason for just clinging to food and overeating and just getting to where she is now is because the cult was controlling when they could eat. Okay, what time they could eat and how much they could eat and all of that. I was like, wow, y'all, you never know what somebody going through. But, this is a good show. I think y'all should tap into it and let me know because I don't know. I would love to review this, but I can't. I just don't want my review to be a space for people to come and attack these ladies. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come down here and think y'all about to be fat shaming and saying this or that because they real cute and you could just tell they just like regular girls. You know what I mean? They just the regular girlies that don't cause trouble, don't bother nobody. Now, on to Straw. Y'all, I done finally watched Straw and I'm glad that I did because I mean it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I'm not gonna say nothing. I mean, I don't know. I just honestly I don't know because yeah, it was a lot that she was going on that was happening in this all throughout the day, but whatever. It was just like I watched it and I just didn't think like I just didn't think it was I what am I trying to say, y'all? Like I didn't think it was bad or just fantastic either way. Yeah, Miss Cure. I feel you on that. That's why I had took so long to watch it. I'm like, I just don't want to see what this lady about to be going through. And what made me went on and said, you know what, let me go on and watch this is when I seen people reacting to it or showing their parents reaction. So that's what I'm gonna share to y'all now, with y'all now. These people, y'all, parents' reaction to Straw. I hope y'all ready to laugh.
Oh no! Huh?
She didn't say your last name. You took it to the hospital.
Who? Who?
Your last name. You took it to the hospital.
Her daughter?
Y'all, why do people like this? Why are people so dramatic?
What? She died. What the fuck?
You took it to the hospital.
Wait a minute.
Oh my gosh!
She didn't say your last name.
Oh my gosh, she's done.
She died.
Oh my God.
She had a seizure last night. We took her to the hospital. She had a seizure last night. We took her to the hospital.
What? Motherfucker, man. Oh Lord, the baby.
She had a seizure last night.
Oh
The baby. Lord. Y'all, come get these people. Oh, Lord. Candy, you was up here acting like these people. Candy said, oh, man. Straw had me going through it. It took me 2 days. Lord, 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 Lord. I said, why is Janijah, what was her name? Janiyah. Why is Janiyah so sweating? Why? We didn't see her ponytail went from straight to damn sweated out and shriveled up. We didn't. Tiana though, the detective, she was looking beat the whole time. Okay, the whole time with her wig from wigstypes.com. She was looking good. I said, wow. I mean, I ain't got nothing bad to say about the movie. Yes, it was very traumatic, but I didn't expect nothing less. Just seeing this reaction, seeing the reviews and the recaps that everybody else had going. I'm just like, y'all, let me have something to say that I watched on the smoke session. So I went on and I watched freaking Straw. I also watched the Tylenol murders. Y'all check that out on Netflix. If you know anything about ID and you done seen the Tylenol murders and them type of situations where people was popping up unalive because they done took the bottle of the Tylenol, they have a real good documentary on that whole situation and that whole era. So for my documentary people and the people that like true crime, make sure you tap into that because I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it made me like prepare for Straw. I'm not gonna lie. It made me get into what I need to get into. And you know, another reason why I don't feel like I was really that bothered by Straw is because my therapist didn't up the ante on my Lexapro. So, you know, I think that I'm in that emotional blunting phase where I can't feel nothing, y'all. I couldn't cry if I wanted to. And I've been testing that out every time, because you know, sometimes you might have to switch an anxiety med. And anytime I get onto a new one or change a dosage, I always look for that feeling of, let me see if I'm gonna be able to cry. And that was a test, and I ain't shed one tear. You know, so shout out to the medication. It is working. Yo, I gotta go back to work on Friday the 20th, so I definitely needed to be doing what it need to do. Yes, Miss Kira. Come on, Lexi, bro. Look, I cannot. She said her chest was tight when she watched it. See, I knew mine would have been too. I knew it would, cause when she didn't reached around and ended up popping that man, the boss, when she had to pop Colonel from was that Colonel from Different World? I said, mm-mm. Oh no, 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 no. Now we in another ball game. And left the money all on the desk. At this point, take what you need. Take it all and leave from this. Take it all. Take the tape, the video surveillance camera. You need to go in there and pow all that equipment too. Okay? You need to go in there and get rid of all evidence at that point. Because the money is yours for the keeping. That's the blessing. How come black people don't know how to recognize a blessing when they're looking at one? I'm not gonna say all of us, but I know that it had definitely been times when I done seen $20 on the floor and thought the person in front of me dropped it. And that was my blessing. I should have took that 20. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I definitely stepped on $20 in Walmart and looked up and was like, ma'am, did you drop this? And she turned around and looked at me and was like, thank you. And I'm like, ma'am, I'm on my last $2. I should have kept that money. I should have kept that. That could have been, I could have kept that, went right back in the store. Got a pack of chicken, got a pack of rice, do the $20 meal plan. Come on, make a stretch. Mm-mm. I'm just letting y'all know. This is good Sunday. On this good Sunday, don't you block your blessings. If you see $20 on the floor, that's for you. If you find a envelope full of money, that's for you, church. Hold on, because y'all don't want me to start preaching. I think y'all do. If you find a duffel bag on the side of the freeway, okay, and you find money, because I'm pulling from scenarios now. I'm pulling from scenarios that we done seen come on TV. Usually be around Christmas time. That's why I think they be fake. Because why every time around Christmas time people get to find the money? Huh? Come on now. Why every time around Christmas time people come with these stories of just giving this and finding this, finding it and giving it back? Where they do that? All throughout the rest of the year, though, if you ain't finding nothing and giving it back to no damn body. I don't care what. I don't care who say they gonna do it. They ain't. And if you is gonna do it, you gonna look in that envelope and count the money, because it ain't no way we finding an envelope with 10 bands in it and we giving any of it back. It ain't no way. What's up, Momo? What's up, Momo? Come on through to the smoke session. Thank you for tapping in with your friends. Talk about it. Come on. Look at your neighbor and say, it ain't no way. If I find an envelope full of 10 bands, we keeping it. If I find an envelope full of 10 bands, we turning in. We turning in. Look, if we just got to be, if we said, you know what, this could be somebody rent money. Okay, this could be somebody anything. We gonna give them some back. Okay, we gonna say, hey, look, I found an envelope with $1,000 in it. I just want to make sure it get back to the rightful owner. We giving it back to the rightful owner. I just found a envelope with 10,000. No, wait a minute. That's what we keep it. We keep it 9. Okay, we gonna give a little something to the church. We gonna pay ourselves. Y'all, let me stop. Let me stop. That's my money. It's Kira. She said, that's my money in Debo voice. Let them know. So, y'all, let me get on to my story time about the Juneteenth functionality, because, y'all, I don't know if the functionality gonna function. Because I called myself stepping out of my comfort zone. So I done went and bought a ticket, and a little cute self. I done went and bought a ticket to the Hot Water Cornbread Juneteenth Festival. This is taking place in Los Angeles, California. Okay, not too far from where I'm at out here in Vegas. Y'all know I'm from Cali. And okay, Winter, what you asking me? She coming in here begging for a charger, y'all. She got some new Bluetooth headphones and been on them, wearing the things out, and now she up here begging for a charger. Okay, Bear, just go back downstairs. You need your charger right now because okay. Okay. But yeah, y'all. So I'm supposed to be I don't even know, because the thing was set for the 14th, which has already passed. But as y'all know, the protests are going on in the downtown LA. Now, from what my people that's really got their boots on the ground, okay, out there saying what's going on. Now, see, you gotta go and get the cube, the charging cube that's in the bathroom that mommy watch be on, okay? Okay. So what they telling us down here on the boot when it comes to it, Girl, this is my charger. What's up, Tamika? Thank you for stopping through, my girl. I appreciate it. Look. Why y'all owe me in here about this charger? No, y'all, no. Why I got the charger plugged into the laptop? She trying to plug in her headphones. I'm like, y'all, no. Yeah, that part. Okay. Okay, bye bye. It's this little plug thingy. This girl. So y'all, this hot water cornbread taking place is like a little boots on the ground situation. Why it gotta be downtown LA where they protesting just across they literally are on the other side of this thing. And honestly, I wasn't trying to be down there with all the shenanigans. And I was like, man, I hope that this is a non-refundable event. And of course, I think I'm fancy. I done got me a VIP ticket because they said you're gonna be able to skip the line, get open bar 1 through 3 p.m., free pre-rolls and carrying on, seating, eating from the vendors and for the free, okay, complimentary little taste testing and then they had some infused cannabis type meals. I'm like, okay, count me into all of that. But they said that they moving it to the 22nd, which is gonna be a Sunday. I am off Sunday, but I just don't like doing that turnaround trip, y'all. I be needing to lay my head down and just feel relaxed and I don't like that rushing and carrying on. So I definitely hope that by the time the 22nd roll around, that the protests, that the Mexican community then got what they looking for, the people, immigrants in general. I don't even like saying immigrants. The people that are having a problem right now with the 45-47, okay, because I just want to have fun and enjoy my time and don't have to ask for my money back on this ticket. Okay. Oh, bring it to me. Oh, this actually is a different kind of charger. Okay, go ahead and get mommy's. I should be okay by now. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead, girl. Yeah, yeah, you could just get the whole thing. But yeah, y'all, this looked like it was gonna be so much fun. Okay, look at the girlies all dressed up.
I'm dressing hot with a cornbread. Esco with S.
Okay, we turning you off though, cause I don't like that little music playing in the background. But look, these are some of the vendors. I ain't going there for no pizza. I'm gonna get y'all real bean footage. Look, y'all, they was gonna be doing the dances. Ah. Oh, look, come on, man, let's have fun. I don't get a chance to do this. I know that y'all probably all live places where you could just readily hang out with black people. But in Vegas, it just ain't even like that. It just ain't even like that. So that's why this was just muy importante to me. It was just so much fun. U-turns are never fun. Bright candy, like ain't nobody trying to do the turnaround. But yeah, this looked like something that I want to be in attendance to. I was worried about the non-refundability of it all, but they straight up said, like, look, we'll give you a refund if you can't make it to the 22nd. I just want to be able to make it because I want to be able to shake it like this. Look, what's up, girl? Where them bands? Look, y'all, here go a little better little aerial view of the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Look, cute fellas, it's eye candy for everybody. I had a little outfit. Man, I wanted to hear them drums. I'm saying it like it ain't gonna happen. This is why I feel like I just gotta go ahead on and do it. So I could bring y'all the footages and do a cute little vlog and all that. Come on. I'm trying to go hang out with the Compton Cowboys. Don't this look fun, y'all? They swag surfing. They got more liquor. Come on, y'all. That looked like a good time. Ooh, okay. I'm loving it. So, yeah, I'm saying, y'all, that looked like a good old time. I'm trying to go still. I'm trying to go still. They better not be still tearing up the city. I mean, they ain't even tearing up the city. Really, what it is, man. I've been seeing the military down there doing the most, the National Guard and all that, popping reporters with rubber bullets, like y'all. And all I could see is being a bunch of, like, I could see it easily being 1,000 people at the park doing this. Like, you know that they will hate so hard. They will be hating. And I just ain't got that to do. Look, y'all trying to see this? He reminded me of how stiff Mariah Carey was up there when she performed at the BET Awards. Like, you need a little bit more umph in it. Like, you can't just be looking good. That can't be all you could do because them hips ain't just moving right. He's stiff with it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not because I'm still looking. Because the chocolate can be enough sometimes. I'm just saying, Mariah was moving so slow. I don't know if she just got a lipo 360 or what. But I was like, why in the world is Mariah Carey moving this slow? Talking about she like 'em type dangerous on her new song. That's what I mean. Some people just need to stick to the classics that we love, that we know and love. She ain't got no Miss Kira. I mean, I know she didn't, but I'm just like, she be trying to play the diva role so bad that, like, girl, you can't even move your hip with it. Like, show her Janet, because Janet, and I'm gonna say this, Janet Jackson, this was the performance that Mariah Carey tribute, a performance, whatever she had down at BET, was what I felt like Janet Jackson deserved at the AMAs. That was a role by Mariah. Hummo. That's what I thought. I said, why in the world they got this wax figurine? That was AI. That was one of Elon them robots they had at BET. She was moving barely moving. Like, I didn't even see her kneecap being when she came down them stairs. She must have then glided down. Okay, we got the lady from Sinners showing us how to do the Irish folk dance, whatever that, it's always gonna be one. Okay, and that's what I really wanted to go because the food, y'all. That is a fried lobster tail or something like that. Lobster on a stick. Come get your lobster corn dog, you say. Can we see him bite that? Because that look good. That's the LA Try guy. Ah, It better have flavor because, man, that thing look good. So stay tuned, y'all. I will keep y'all posted on whether or not crazy. Tamika said, "Stop, fool." I'm gonna let y'all know whether or not I'm gonna be going to this thing, okay? Because I really want to. I say I need to extend my leave just 2 days longer, 3 days longer. I might, and you know what? Because when I return, I am gonna have the flexibility to be like, y'all stressing me out. I'm taking a day, so that's why I need to probably put in place immediately. Immediately, I'm imagining Mariah dancing like oh, Candy. She just would never be able to do all the popping and the locking. Okay? Never doing all the popping and the FMLA. Me. Yep, Miss Kira, I'm gonna do that. I'm taking Monday and to and that's just gonna be that on that. Let's go to the blogs now, y'all, because tell me why they said that the Shade Room posted something about 45, 47 birthday. That's why I'm like, you know what? And it was a legit post, which was really confusiana to me. Like, or do y'all What are y'all really trying to do? It was a post and delete because they found out real quick. But people just need to stop. With the shade room, I don't know if they're gonna be like I wasn't shocked, but it's just like pick a side. That's all I'm getting to. Pick a side. Let me look for something entertaining, something funny to talk about. Something funny to talk about, man. All the stories I see look sad. Florida man convicted of impersonating a flight attendant to take over one. Oh my God. Not the Catch Me If You Can in real life. What?
And 120 free flights over a 6-year period. He did not pay a nickel or a credit card point or a frequent flyer mile for any of those flights. What he did was he claimed to be a flight attendant on a travel reservation website available only to flight crews. How did he know what to do and how to do it? The feds say that Tyron Alexander had credentials, but claimed to be a job hopper with 7 different carriers and 30 different badge numbers
showing a picture of that white
years.
man?
I am getting such Leonardo DiCaprio vibes right now on Catch Me If You Can.
That's why I just
But
said,
the reports say that this guy, in fact, did hold an actual airline job within the past decade. It just wasn't as a flight attendant or as a pilot. Don't know what it was, but he must have known some kind of industry secret to get to that website and make the credentials and all the rest.
Man.
And his little scheme worked perfectly until the feds got wise. And now Alexander will not be traveling anywhere for a good long time because he's facing up to 30 years in prison for 4 counts of wire fraud and 1 count of entering a secure area at an airport under false pretenses. His sentence is coming up at the end of summer, August 25th. So
they got him.
That means like bummer of a summer. Always like to remind you, check out my podcast, Drop Dead.
No, ma'am. Ain't about to promote nothing on my channel. Get your butt on. What? They let this man. He had a funky good time for a minute, didn't he? 120 free flights. Candy said he learned on TikTok. That's all it take. TikTok University. Y'all. Next caller. Do we really have to ask? Since I was up here talking about fat niggas? Look, we well into the show. We about to just talk about fat niggas because one thing, like I said, we ain't gonna ever get on no fat or woman with a little pouch because women got reason to have a pouch. What do fat niggas got a reason to be fat for? What do a nigga got a reason to be fat for? Huh? You ain't had nan child. You ain't had nan picos. Okay? You ain't had nan estrogen. Some of y'all got titties like you been injecting it, but you ain't had nan estrogen half the time. All you got is gynecomastia and a need for a damn B-cup bra. And that's the smallest size biddies that I done seen out here. No, it's a pass. It is definitely a pass. But I don't understand. I don't know. I just don't know. What the era that I'm in now, y'all know that I've been cool. You know that I will entertain someone that might have a sexy spirit, but a ugly face. I'm just off that. I'm just off that all the way together because even the ugly ninjas don't know how to act. Even the ugly ones don't know how to act. You think you're doing something by dating somebody non-conventionally attractive, but they're so delusional in their head, they don't even know. They don't even know, child, that they ain't it. So that's all I'm saying, y'all. It's up for the uglies. It's just up and it's stuck like that. Y'all ain't got no excuse. Walking around, stomach hanging down to the ground. Y'all know that's one thing that I don't like to see is when a man's stomach done lapped over. Like, why are y'all tucking shirts in like that? Why are you tucking your shirt in to a pair of pants? Like, when last time I tucked my shirt in and I seen that I had a little bit of a jelly roll, and I said, you know what, we untucking this thing. We're untucking it because it ain't no way that I'm walking around looking like Big Buford. Right, the audacity, the audacity. And this is where I bring to something I was trying to get to when I was getting to the 1,000 pound roomies is we about to get to it because I found the receipt I was looking for. I just did. I don't know if y'all know this big fat fella, but this guy is a rapper, and his his name is Dave Blunts, and he I just don't like this type of carrying. I just don't like this type of carrying. He sit up here, they showing him.
Come on, phone.
You guys were healthy?
Baby, is this okay to eat?
We passed that.
Super. Now we wait.
Oh,
Look,
he's in love.
You know what? Y'all gonna be mad at me.
Too crazy.
Y'all gonna be
Before
mad
my
at
girlfriend sees these clips and get mad at me, I'm gonna take a picture and I'm going to ask her. Come on, phone.
You guys were healthy?
Baby, is this okay to eat?
Oh,
Super. Now we wait.
oh, he's in love.
Okay.
Too crazy.
Before my girlfriend sees these clips and get mad at me, I'm gonna take a picture and I'm going to ask her.
Now, the cat. I didn't mean to blow it up on y'all. He big enough.
You guys.
Now, the caption, in case y'all can't see it, it says, "Agent was shocked after finding out Dave Blunts has to ask his girlfriend for permission before eating." And what he just did was record this Japanese stir fry, okay, and ask her if this was okay to eat. Somebody in the comments down here said, "Nigga needs a fucking nutritionist, not the girlfriend doing it." And that's all I'm saying. Somebody said maybe his girlfriend is a nutritionist. No, and I doubt it. And I really want to know what his girlfriend. Don't even show her, because we all gonna say that she messing with you for the money. She messing with you for the money, because it ain't no way. Y'all ain't seen this man can't even stand up on a stage and perform. Sitting there up in a chair. What's up, Lawrence? That's my bestie. What's up, Lawrence? Happy Father's Day to your dad. I seen that picture of y'all on your stories. Y'all was looking so cute. Sitting up here on the stage, talking about Snoop done said he need to cut back on the blunts or something, he said, or the workout or whatever. All I'm saying is that ain't no way. Lord, I'm trying to fight this mean spirit in me right now, but it's trying to come up out me. It's trying to come up out me, Lord. I gotta get up and walk around. That's why I ain't on camera, yo. Woo! Let me hold my mule and calm my tongue, because I'm up here talking about this man, and he don't even know, he don't even know what his penis look like no more. And it's so sad. Like, somebody gotta lift something up and take a picture of it for him to see it. And y'all know what? I'm sorry about that. I done found it. Whew, y'all. Enough of that. Enough of that. Let's see what else we could dig up, dredge up. Let's see what else we could dredge up down in these internet streets. Where them fans at? We about to dredge something up. Better than that. Y'all, why ain't nothing popping like that? What's going on in the internet streets? Why ain't nothing going on? I can't even, it's nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for something over here. I don't see nothing. Let me go back to my little text messages. Y'all be sending yourself stuff so y'all can find it later. Look, Miss Kira, you, you on it. You is on it. Do y'all even know them steps? Ooh, Candy, I just seen your text. You already know. You already know. Thank you, boo, for the reminder. Because you know evil lurks when the unmasked, when the man in the mirror, what was that? Um, Cisco when he had that man in the iron mask. My life is incomplete. Hey, why in the world my text messages won't just pull up? Let me get that scroll. See what it is that I'm on this MacBook. Candy, shout out to you. You need to set up your computer, but I'm on this MacBook and what I need is a mouse because man, it makes it so hard to scroll without one. Like, dang, I had to do so much just to get that little scroll bar on the side of what I'm looking for. Okay, y'all, let me know what y'all feel about this.
About my baby's daddy's girlfriend, the one that he's cheating on me with, and he don't even know that. But y'all stay tuned. Story time. And I know y'all wondering, like, how did I know that this is the girl that he's cheating on me with? Well, one day I asked to use her phone because I needed him to come pick me up from work. So I asked because my phone had went dead. So I asked her, can I use her phone? She gives me the phone. I'm putting my man number in her phone and it pops up like daddy. I'm like, daddy? Like, hold the fuck up. So I goes to the messages and shit like that. Y'all, these motherfuckers done went out of town together. You know what I'm saying? He done bought her gifts. The bitch was with her for New Year's, talking about he was at his mama's house. He was with her. Like, they got pictures together and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't say nothing. And guess what? The bitch still don't know that I know. So I've been doing this shit for about like a month now. I've been doing this shit for about like a month now. So he been messing with this bitch since I've been working there. Way before I even started working there, he hasn't been messing with her ass. She getting in the car. Say hey.
Y'all, she get in the car.
Gang, gang. For real. Gang, gang. We had fun today, girl, didn't we? We sure did. So this the thing right here. Oh, that's cute.
You're gonna have to guess how many candies in this jar you want to take a guess.
We the best of friends.
This one.
Y'all, tell me why I'm hanging out with my baby's daddy's girlfriend, the one that he's cheating on me with.
I just want y'all to hear that first part again. What? I would not be I would not be able to hold water, but I do appreciate the long game that sis is playing. I would not be able to play this game though. I definitely have. Not in this similar way, but I definitely knew somebody that was talking to somebody that okay, so look, let me tell y'all a story because I really it's so long ago, y'all. It's crazy. Okay, this probably happened like in 2012. I was gonna get a tattoo, and this is when I was really heavy in Twitter streets. And so I found a tattoo artist on Twitter that I was going to uh get a tattoo from. Okay. And the whole time that I mean, you know how you see your mutuals interact with other people. You like, oh, they know that person. Oh, she know him. Oh, he know her. So I'm seeing that this one girl know the tattoo artist. Now this one girl, she getting the tattoo too, and we always been cool online. So I don't know. I guess it was kind of weird that I mean, but I don't know her in person to be like, hey girl, I'm about to go get a tattoo from him too. So I might see you over there. So I ain't say nothing like that. I go, cause you know, nigga doing the tattoo out the house. I go get the tattoo. She getting hers. And I'm waiting. Me and my sister there for safety, okay? So me and my sister there, we waiting. She getting her tattoo. And this girl, she gets a call or she calls somebody. She call a guy on the phone and tell me why it was a guy that my sister was actually talking to, y'all. Tell me why it was the guy that my sister was talking to. And she knew it was because of his voicemail. This is when people still have voicemail set up with their name and all the extras, okay? Ringback tones and stuff. And she knew it was, and I was just like, I had looked at her because, like, we all know him. I looked at my sister like, I know that ain't his voicemail. I know she ain't calling that. And so my sister was quiet the whole time. And I was texting her like, I follow her on Twitter. And I had shared, her link so that my sister could start following her. And my sister actually started following her and actually started befriending this girl, kind of like the same way that I did, be like popping up where I already knew that she was gonna be, but not in the creepy ways because I was already getting tatted. And you know what I'm saying? But my sister took it to the next level and started to really befriend the bee. And waited until she said something about her man and said something. And it was like a knockdown drag out because she really didn't have nothing to lose. She don't really know this girl like that. And the whole point of getting to know her was to get to I guess get to the bottom of it. Put hands and feet. Because the only reason why she didn't do it right then and there because I was getting a tattoo and I said, what if it's his cousin or something? Like anybody could be calling somebody and get the voicemail, but what she should have just said, like right in and there, is, do you know him? You know somebody because his name was Dejanay, y'all. You know that this ain't everybody don't know this nigga. It ain't more than one of them, okay? It ain't more than one of them. And we remembered it. We hearing the girl saying that she was gonna drive to noon, in which we was in Georgia at the time. This is like right outside of the Atlanta area. She was like, I gotta drive all the way to Noonan, something like that, to see her man. And it was go time. I was like, damn, this is reminding me of that. This is why I had to bring this down there to show y'all because what? And you could just tell that they is really getting along. And I just want to know what the lady plan is. Now that this is your sister wife, basically, okay, what is your plan? And what is you gonna do with your man? Hmm. Because this lady ain't did nothing wrong to you. So I don't know why you're making me feel real dangerous for this lady. Real fearful for the lady. I feel like jeopardy is at play. That's all I'm saying, y'all. But oh Lord, y'all, you know what? Let's see what else. What else is going on? Candy, what you was telling me about Antonio Brown. I don't know what his little crazy child Antonio Clown, man. He always got it going on. He's giving first 48. Yeah, somebody gonna come up missing. Somebody is going. Oh my God. Candy talk about not the ringtone. Man, Verizon definitely stayed getting that 199. Shout out to Soldier Boy for coming out with the first ring or going platinum with the first ringtone. First ringtone to go platinum. But all right, y'all, I ain't gonna make this smoke session too long. I gotta go and pick up my son from the gym. He about to turn 16, and I guess he trying to get buff over the summertime or something, y'all. Cause he been and Planet Fitness let the little teenagers go in there free of charge. They don't need no membership. All they gotta do is, I guess, just show up and be looking younger than 18, I guess. Cause I'm like, do you even have your student ID on you? Cause you ain't getting no state ID for as long as possible because you gonna make my insurance go up. I already know that. I already know that. You gonna make my insurance go up as soon as his little ass get in the DMV system, get in the DMV database, and he ain't gonna be driving nan car. So that is just so unnecessary. Wait until I say he's driving before you just hit me with that, because the 23-year-old already got the insurance up through the wazoo. Okay, just being in the house. How is that? Why? But thank y'all for hanging out with me. I look forward to hanging out with y'all again soon, giving y'all the update on the boots on the ground. Okay, I can't wait to bring that vlog to y'all. Be on the lookout on the 18th. I'm gonna be at Disneyland for a Pride Night event. So I look forward to sharing that with y'all as well. Yeah. Aw, Tamika, thank you, girl. Tamika said, fun time as always. I definitely appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like button, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye for now. I'm trying to play my outro.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff giving this mother.
Shorty got that body out of y'all. Hit it once, no time. Shut up, fuck, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, go up to 5. That's my high.